start working. So we have about 50 pounds of the tomato here, and each group, you guys will use 11 pounds for your treatment. And so first thing is to wash them. And after wash, we have, each group have like 3 buckets. You have to label them very clearly and weigh them out before we start. Because otherwise, there's no way for you to tear it afterwards, right? So take it out every bucket and label it. Okay, so we'll have one for the raw material, right? And then one for the juice, and one for the solid. Okay? And we'll calculate the recovery rate based on the weight. So once you wash out the tomato, we'll use 1 bucket to hold the tomato. And then because you guys are doing the cold breaking, right? We'll do 2 comparisons, one with citric acid, one without. So one to citric acid, and you add it in a certain concentration, and we have it in the lab note, the handout. So, and actually we use a stove to break the tomato. You guys can watch right here.
It's hard and so really trying to check out. I almost sound like I'm yelling when I say that in a lot of the classes at the beginning, especially when we do production with the class. It's going to sound like me over all the equipment going for the class. So you and the others have to small class. Okay. Yes. We're for improvement in the future.
We can work on that.
This is a pulper finisher. Inside, this is added on for safety because right below that is a series of 6 blades that are going to take this and dice it up even more. From there, it goes into a paddle auger. The paddle auger looks like a screw with paddles that are going to force this material against the screen. That screen is going to allow the juice to go through but collect the seeds and skin. Juice will collect here, seeds and skin here. So that's it, okay? Think of all the tomato paste you buy. It doesn't have skin and seeds. This is what they're using, but on a much, much, much faster scale, okay? That's it. So, if we can have just one person, we have Patrick, just put your hand here. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay, just going to do that so that it's easy for it to fall down and it doesn't get hung up here. And then Nick, if you want to put your stuff down, not super hot. And ladies, go ahead and put your things down. And very close, there we go. And don't forget, when we get it started up, and wait, it's going to go up on ready when. And go ahead. see? So this is like, I mean, that's still, that's going to mess up their mass balance.
Right.
And then we will still have some material inside of the auger.
So next motor will probably have higher recovery.
This is using a screw to push your product through. The more product that keeps getting pushed down, the higher the yield is, right? So the group behind you will have a higher yield, and they might have a different mass balance because they're going to have some of your guys' waste and some of your guys' use in their calculations. Okay? Cool. Oh yeah.
It is very slight. Yeah, a little bit.
See that type of paste being used in products that like you would still be a, how do I put it, a non-chunky product. Then the tomato paste will go into the broth very easily with minimal agitation. A hot break tomato paste is something that would go into like a V8. Right? It's all going to get blended together anyways, and it's going to be that smooth finished product, and you want the higher Brix because you're getting more tomato flavor and you'll have to use less of it. Okay, yeah. That'll be nice because it'll show up in the finisher as a piece of the skin. Why it was like this. Tomatoes came in, and tomatoes came in, no stems already. Due to time. So you guys, with tomato paste, the whole purpose of this lab is to highlight the difference in a hot break versus a cold break tomato paste, okay? A hot break, what you guys are doing is deactivating the pectyl methyl esterase. Sorry, it's very hard enzyme to say. What is going to happen is you'll see with the hot break, you will end up with a much more viscous tomato paste, okay? So you could get a paste that goes upwards of 32, 38 Brix. The reason you would use a hot break tomato paste is for something that would be going into like a V8, something that would end up being a liquid type product after the fact, okay? A cold break tomato paste will be something that's usually in the 24 to 28 Brix range, okay? It is going to be a very vibrant, nice red color, and it gets used in products that are going to try and maintain their chunkiness. So imagine you're making like a tomato broth soup with chicken noodles and vegetables. You would want it to be a cold break product of tomato paste because that is going to go into solution very easily and have a very nice color, okay? So there are two totally different products. And then, even though it's still here, nothing is there.
Because the less you feel, the distance actually depends on how much you feel. Okay. I think that's if you think about them, they have different viscosity. So ideally, even when they are mixed, when you open the gate, the liquid always run first, right? So it's hard to count whether you should count the red part or the liquid. So in this case, typically, I think adding more of these sample, and then finally you can count where does the tomato paste go. You can disregard how the liquid. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, this is not the optimal case.
Also, you guys want to start at the same time?
Are you doing this all the time? Are you doing this all the time?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Or I'll let you.
Oh wait, 1 second. Let me see if okay. So because whether it's flat or not matters, and just make sure that the small bubble is within the big circle. So I think you guys are fine. Just want to like double check every time when you perform test.
Ready?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I can raise.
You know what?
These guys. He's going.
Slow but sure.
You guys do this fast.
This is all.
Yeah, it's better. So.
Smear it to my head. What was it?
It's gonna pop and grab. Okay, ready? I think it's just gonna go to the end, but ready, set. Oh. Oh wait, no, you're supposed to keep going.
Okay.
But you can always open a new can for the new measurement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so 4.34.
That's just to
It would be better to pick some sample out.
Yeah.